Hi friends. I'm Olivia Smith. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel where I share the latest global news every day. You can also read more news on TimeGlitter.com. You can find all the links in the video description below. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now let's jump into today's news. News headline: Super Tuesday's predictable outcome guarantees stark choice in November. News details: Super Tuesday rolled out with little astonishment in the race for the presidency as Joe Biden and Donald Trump clinched victories across states, edging closer to securing their respective party nominations. Notably, Nikki Haley, the former governor of South Carolina and UN ambassador, managed to surpass Trump in Vermont, marking her first state-level triumph over the former president. She had previously secured a win in the District of Columbia. However, despite this victory, reports surfaced that she had opted to withdraw from the race, with her team scheduling a press conference for the following morning. Meanwhile, a protest campaign aiming to urge the Biden administration to alter its stance on the Israel-Gaza conflict is gaining momentum. Nearly 250,000 voters across 7 states have thrown their support behind the movement, even before the full count of protest votes has been tallied. The protest initially sparked in Michigan, where 100,000 voters opted for uncommitted over Biden on their primary ballots. This wave swiftly spread to Alabama, Iowa, North Carolina, Tennessee, Massachusetts, and Colorado. Notably, Massachusetts saw over 50,000 voters selecting no preference, while North Carolina witnessed a tally of more than 87,000 in the same category. In Minnesota, a state with a significant Muslim population, nearly 50,000 uncommitted votes were recorded by late Tuesday night, placing uncommitted in second place after Biden, and well ahead of other challengers like Dean Phillips and Marianne Williamson. Asma Nizami, the spokesperson for Vote Uncommitted Minnesota, emphasized, "It is not enough to simply use the word ceasefire while Biden funds bombs that kill civilians every day." She highlighted that the Minnesota campaign was organized with just $20,000 and 1 week of campaigning. Ruth Schultz from Minneapolis stated that she participated in Minnesota's primary solely to support the uncommitted campaign and demonstrate the dissent among registered Democrats regarding Biden's current Israel policy. "I want to see President Biden take a stronger stance for peace," Schultz expressed. Minnesota's governor, Tim Walz, told CNN on Tuesday night, "Their message is clear that they think this is an intolerable situation and that we can do more, and I think the president is hearing that." In California, the largest Super Tuesday state, Democratic voters didn't have the option to choose uncommitted. In other significant races, Adam Schiff, a California Democrat known for managing the first Trump impeachment, progressed to the November runoff in the battle for Dianne Feinstein's Senate seat. Joining him in the runoff was Steve Garvey, a Republican and former Major League Baseball player without prior political experience. Garvey's appeal among conservative voters was bolstered by millions of dollars in attack ads funded by Schiff's campaign. Progressive Congresswoman Katie Porter, who finished third, criticized these ads as an undemocratic tactic aimed at ensuring Schiff faced a Republican opponent with little chance of winning statewide in November. During his victory speech on Tuesday night, Schiff, who has maintained a strong pro-Israel stance throughout his campaign and shares a position on a temporary ceasefire in line with the Biden administration, was interrupted by demonstrators advocating for a ceasefire. In the North Carolina gubernatorial race, Mark Robinson, the black lieutenant governor dubbed by Trump as Martin Luther King on steroids, clinched the Republican nomination. Robinson, known for referring to LGBTQ+ individuals as filth, has a history of making sexist and inflammatory remarks, particularly targeting Jews. The Democratic nominee, Josh Stein, currently serves as the North Carolina Attorney General and would become the state's first Jewish governor if elected. Meanwhile, in Texas, Attorney General Ken Paxton has stirred up the state's legislative primaries with what seems like his own personal vendetta election. Paxton endorsed challengers to run against incumbents who supported his impeachment last year. A significant number of these challengers have emerged victorious and are now heading into a runoff, including David Covey, the candidate endorsed by both Trump and Paxton, who is challenging Republican House Speaker Dale Phelan. Polls have consistently shown that Americans are concerned about political extremism as Trump seeks a second term. Around 3/4 of Democratic voters express belief that the outcome of the 2024 election holds significant importance for the future of democracy in the United States. In Vermont, Haley's performance seemed to have been bolstered by some Democrats who viewed voting for a Republican alternative as a means of resisting Trump. "I've never witnessed democracy being threatened by fascism to this extent in my entire life," remarked Wyatt Waterman, a Democrat who cast his vote for Haley, to Vermont Public Radio. "This is not the legacy I want to leave for the generations to come, so I'm dedicating my time and resources to standing up against this tyranny." Speaking on Tuesday, DNC Chair Jamie Harrison characterized the 2024 election as a battle to defend our democracy and safeguard our fundamental freedoms, cautioning that Trump is pursuing a campaign driven by revenge and retaliation. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the